very tough time for us. Today marks 1 month since our brother left us. It has been very sad. It was very painful. It is still very painful. I don't know how, people are telling us, just forget. You can't forget. If I remember very well, I used to talk with him every day before. Sometimes I even tell myself, why didn't I call him that day? And then I again tell myself, our hours of talking had not reached, because we always used to talk until around 3-4 when he has finished his work, and now just relaxing, just when we used to talk. So I've been telling myself, why didn't I call him that morning, at least to delay him? If he delayed, he would not have gone to the road that time. So I don't know. We are all asking questions. We don't know what happened. We still don't know what happened. When I see this, I even had to come today because I still have not believed that Clinton has left us. I haven't believed it. When I was called on 4th, when I was told that Clinton it was on 3rd, there's a guy called Mark from our area who called me. He got my number from a friend, a very close friend, a brother of mine called Oscar Changilo, Kags. I called him Kags. So he's the one who gave the phone number to Mark, and Mark called me. He did not have any other person's phone number. Then when he called me, he told me that Clinton had gotten involved in a very bad accident. So I had to called people everywhere. Called my dad, I called my mom, I called my sisters, I called my brothers. I told them that Clinton had been involved in a very bad accident. So it was a tough day on 3rd. Very tough. We didn't do anything else, just calling, praying, and communicating with the doctors what they wanted. We gave them. We really tried our best to save the life of our brother. I still can't believe that my brother is gone. He's gone like that, is gone, that I will never see him again. So when he was taken to Moi Referral, first the people that picked him took him to Sabatia, but I really wonder why they took him to Sabatia, because when I came to the funeral, I went to Sabatia. There is no one, there is no doctors. We even arrived, the vehicle has arrived, no one is looking at us, no one is asking us what we have come to do. We went to the rooms. We were knocking doors, no one is there. So how do you even take someone to such a hospital? But anyway, they were healthy, took him to Sabatia. Sabatia referred him to Mbale. Mbale from 9, my brother stayed in Mbale from 9 to 3 p.m. Imagine all those hours. They have not helped my brother at all. They have not done anything to him. Just asking for money. We need to do this test. We need to do this test. We need to do this. We need to give this medicine. At some point, they said that he was resisting medicine. So how are we paying for medicine when he's resisting medicine? But anyway, we tried our best. There's no time that the doctors asked for anything that we didn't do. Then this time he was also now referred to Moi Referral. At Moi Referral, he went there, and when they arrived, the doctors said, the injuries are not so bad, that they are manageable, we will work on him and he will be fine. They really assured us that our brother was going to be fine. So we were hopeful, we trusted God for his well-being. And at night, because me, I was calling every second. The last call I made on 3rd was at night was at 1 a.m. The guy who was with Clinton is called Miheso, is our cousin. He did not answer. So I thought, since they have been very busy the whole day, maybe he has gone to rest a little bit. So he did not call back until in the morning, very early at 5 he calls. And when he called, I asked him, how is my brother? Has he talked? He said no. I asked, has he at least opened his eyes? Is said, no, remember, since my brother fell from the motorbike on the road, since he was knocked, he never opened his eyes again, he never talked again, he never did anything. Though on the way, when I was talking with the people who were picking calls, they said that sometimes he started moving, so we even said praise God, and we were very happy. We thought that he would come around. So at 5 the following day, that is today, last month, on 4th. So my brother is a child of my mom's sister, called me Hesel. He calls me. My husband just said, oh, I don't like that call. But me, I was very hopeful. I asked my brother, how is my brother doing it? He's doing okay. But my husband was already saying, I don't like that call. It's very early. So I continued calling. I didn't stop calling. I continued calling. His phone was not going through. When it went through, I asked him, oh, you said something. You said you guys are doing well. He's breathing. We checked his breathing. He said, we have lost him. Since I was not expecting to hear something like that, I heard like he was telling me, we have lost the results. So what I answered him, I told him, now do this. I was just very fast, very quick. I told him, do this, talk to the doctors, tell them to do another scanning. If it is a scanning, if it is another test, tell them to do it very fast. How much money do you want I send so that you can do the scanning? And he also told me again, I said, we have lost your brother. It was a terrible moment. It was a terrible one. But anyway, I don't know how we're going to come from this. I don't know. I still feel bad because we did not take our brothers to hospitals. We did not, the doctors did not try. At least if they tried like for a month, 2 months trying to treat him, we would have known at least they tried. We'd have also said, oh, we have also tried. But our brother, the moment he fell down, he never came up again. So I was the one now to call everyone. Because after Miheso saw my brother had left, he could not talk to people. So I started calling people. The first person I called was my mother. When I called, and my mother did not know, she just responded when I thank God that her phone number, she did not turn off her phone. So I called my mother and said, my mom, oh, my brother has left us. My mom just started crying. That means she had not known. So I had to call everyone else to tell them. Modesta was already on her way at 5 a.m. going to referral to see her brother. When I was trying to call, I could not talk. My husband took over. He called everyone and told them what had happened. It was also difficult for him to explain, but since I could not control myself, people could hear from the background, so that is how they knew that Clinton had left us. He left us so fast. We even sometimes have been saying, why didn't he just break? Why were not the legs that just broke? He could have been on a wheelchair just for maybe a month or two, and then he would have been fine. We really feel terrible. We don't know what to do. I don't know, even prayers now are not working. We are still, we have not come to terms, especially me, I have not come to terms. I still feel very bad. I don't know what to do. Then I told Mark, since he was with the contact of the driver, I asked him to talk to the driver and tell him now the guy, later when I could talk. So I asked him to ask the driver to tell him that the person he knocked has died, if he can help us with the bits. Because remember, since then, he had not even helped in anything. Because even the medicine the money they paid for medicine at Sabati, it is one of our brothers, Kevin Musiega. I know him from the neighborhood here. Is our brother. He was passing there when he saw someone knocked. He did not know it was our brother. So Mark called Kevin. Kevin is the one who gave them the money that they used to pay for the first medicine, for doing first aid. This guy never did anything. When I told Mark, tell the driver that the guy he knocked has died. You know what the driver said? Mwenye akona kesi, atafute lawyer, aende kotini. Meaning that whoever has a case should should look for a lawyer and take us to court. So seriously, you have killed someone? and you're talking like that. I really don't understand if that person is a human being. If he just came from home knowing that he must go and kill someone, I still don't know what happened. And I don't know. I still don't understand. But I am here. So after I was told that my brother has died, that was on 4th. I could not control myself on 4th. I could not control myself on 5th. So on 6th, it was my birthday, but I didn't do anything. I could not even talk. I could not do anything. So I traveled from Nairobi to come and just see if really what they are saying is true. So I came because I was still thinking that these people are just saying, what are they saying? Even if I am the one who was told the news, I was the first one to be told the news, but I don't think these people are saying the truth. I could not believe it. I remember even I could call Clinton because we used to talk every day, and he used to advise me on many things. Even after I was told he is dead, I could still call his number. I want to tell him to do something for me, or I want to ask him for an advice, or I want to ask him to do something. So when I came to the morgue, before I went to the morgue, I came to the house. I came home, and at home I found Clinton was not there. But then I just told myself, he has gone, because he goes every day. He has gone, he will just come back. Because when we talk every day, he says, I'm going somewhere, we talk at around 3 or 4. So me, in my head, after I arrived, I saw people crying, but I wondered, why are people crying? Clinton has just gone somewhere to do his errands. He'll be back. Clinton never came back. I waited. I was taken to the mortuary with my brothers, Melford and Alvin. Upon reaching the morgue, I saw the body of my brother lying there. But I told myself, because he was looking exactly like him, you could not even tell that he had been involved in an accident. He didn't have a scratch, he didn't have a mark. He was just looking like he's sleeping. So from the morgue, I told myself, Clinton, he has overslept and maybe was found there, so he has been put there to sleep. He will wake up. But now on my way back home from the morgue, I kept asking people who were carrying me, the matatu vehicles, the motorbikers, I kept asking them, why have we left Clinton lying there? Why? I remember even asking, there's a motorbiker, a friend from Lusengeli, Bonnie. I asked Bonnie, why have you not helped me to carry my brother? We walk slowly. We could have just woken him up and walked with him slowly home. So he also started crying. So I wondered, why are people just crying? Clinton has overslept. He will wake up. Then later, I came home. Clinton did not come later. The following day, Clinton did not come. I kept waiting and waiting that he will come. He never came. I kept seeing people around at home. A lot of people. I kept asking some of them, why are you here? Some were crying. I asked them, why are you crying? Clinton will just come. So Clinton never came until this day. Then when reality had to really hit us very hard, when we went to the morgue and brought the body of our beloved child home. Clinton to me is a son. Clinton to me is my best friend. Clinton to me is a very good brother. So we came with the body here. I could not believe Clinton was still not walking, could not walk, could not talk, could not look at me. Clinton has never done that in his whole life. Clinton cannot see me and not come to me. Anytime I come here, Clinton carries me. Every time I pass nowadays where he used to carry me, I feel terrible. I wonder what is happening. So up to now, I've been thinking like I'm just watching a long and unending movie. I don't know. Because I don't know, I feel like he is not gone, he's just with us. He has gone somewhere, maybe to Mombasa or outside the country to work. He will come back later, that's what I feel. He will just come back later. Then I ask myself, why did he leave us with his phone? Then I answer myself and say, he left us with this phone because he does not want to be interrupted. He is very busy working. He wants to finish his work. Then he will just come. What would you even do? What can I do? I really don't know feel so bad. I feel so bad. Another thing I've been wondering is witchcraftism in the villages. I don't know why people, it's like Illuminati so much in the villages than in cities and towns. There's a neighbor of ours, I will not be afraid to say this, because if she has killed Clinton, she can do anything, she can do her worst. I don't fear her. The house Clinton used to live in is here. Her house is the next. But since Clinton died, since that lady had the first wailing here in the house, people crying here in the home, she has never stepped foot here. Yet she's like a mother to us. We call her our mother. You know, we have just been watching in movies things, but I've seen them in real life. I don't want to say that she's the murderer. I don't want to say she's the one who bewitched Clinton. I don't want to say she killed Clinton, but I'm telling a story. I don't know who killed Clinton because I know there are a lot of witches and I know them one by their names. But this one, what makes me connect or involve her in this is because of how she has behaved. Few months ago, this woman went to a safari. And before I say her story, let me talk about these things we see in movies. When you see someone in a movie, they go somewhere, when they come back to their homes, they don't enter through their gates. Sometimes they even go backwards to their houses. That shows that they are Illuminatis or they are witchcrafts, they are witches, they are performing witchcraftism, or they have come from wagangas, those witch doctors. So this lady, a few months ago, she went somewhere and came back for a day. Do you know she did not go through her gate? She broke next to our fence. She broke a path next to our fence. She came past her gate, broke a fence next to our fence. She went to her house. She entered her house through the fence. Why did she break to our fence, next to our fence? Why didn't she break the other side? She broke just next to our fence there. And when Clinton died, since then, you know, I did not say this in the funeral. I wanted to say that at the burial, but I thought maybe she's so affected than us that she cannot walk. That's why she did not come. But I've waited. It's now a month. She has never come. Since the report came that Clinton has died, people have come from far, from many villages. Imagine she has never stepped foot here. So I don't know. I don't know if we should blame her. Something tells me that she is the bad person. How would you, someone who is next, your house is here, her house is here, you die and she never sets foot to come and see what is happening. She hears people crying, she never sets foot to come and see why are people crying. Yet she has also has problems, and my brothers have been going to her house to help, to stay with her, to condole with her. But now it is us, we are in trouble, and she has never come yet. Her house is next to ours. That's why I think she could be, her hand could be this. But only God knows. Whoever did this has done us very bad. I don't know if we will forgive that person. We don't know what to say anymore. But this is very tough for us. It's very tough. It's very tough nowadays. It's very tough. I don't even know what to say. It's very tough. It's very tough. Every day I wake up, I remember, I see the face of Clinton, the way he used to smile at me, the way he used to laugh with me. Sometimes when we are talking to each other, he just says, hey, Purity, hey, wacha. And I remember when we talked with him last, he was telling me, Purity, this year, I see this year will be very good. Naona mwaka huu utakuwa sawa, Purity, mwaka huu utakuwa sawa sana. So, someone who has hopes, someone who believes that God will do something good, then God does such someone who believes that life is not going to be bad, life is going to be good, there's going to be a change, then this happens, what would you say? I don't know what to say. Me, I am just here. I've been so confused. I keep calling his number thinking that one day he will pick. I keep calling people his name. Anytime I see people on the road, I keep calling them his name. I think they're the ones. I keep stopping people thinking they're them. When I'm coming home, I have his name in my mind. I have him in my mind. I just say, I'm going to see Clinton. I don't know. By the time I remember he's not there, I've taken some time. It's very difficult for us, those people who are praying genuinely for us, keep praying for us. We are so broken. I don't know when I'll ever come to terms. We are told that just come, just accept, move on, forget. That you should forget the past. Someone told me you should forget the past. I told him it's not about the past, it's about the future. It's about today, it's about tomorrow. What we had planned to do, what the dreams of Clinton, what he wanted to do, what he would have done, what we would have done together, how we would have looked today. Clinton, you go well, rest easy, and whoever killed you should never have peace. Whoever killed you should never have peace. Whoever killed you should never have peace. They think they will live forever. They should never have peace. They should never have peace. They think this world is there so they can kill just everyone and remain alone. They should never have peace. I came back home today thinking, because if the day he was buried, I thought that when the coffin came from the mortuary, I thought it's just empty. Then when we were driving on the convoy, I thought we were just going, we will not come home. We came home. So that started showing that indeed that is someone I know. We arrived and they did this hall here. They put him inside the following day. So I'm like, that box, that is just empty. There is no one inside. So I've been living thinking that he has gone far, he will come. Today I thought, let me still just go and check, because it is a month, it's on 4th, the same day he left. So I thought, let me just go and see, maybe those things I was seeing were just imaginations. That thing they dug and put something inside and put soil, maybe it was just my imagination or I moved. I remember I even asked Oscar Changi when they were here. I told him, Oscar, I think I'm watching a movie. I think this is a movie, but I've never seen you in a movie before. What are you doing in this movie? What are you doing? Because I kept seeing people that I know, many people in the movie, and every day. So I kept asking people, this movie that I'm watching, why are you inside the movie? Because you have never been in a movie before. So why are you in this one that I'm watching? So it seems it is real. It seems it really happened. I loved this boy. I loved him with all my heart. I loved him. I miss him. I already miss him a lot. Every time I think about something that we were about to do together, it just breaks me down. It finishes me. I hope one day we will come to terms. I hope one day, I don't know, just don't know, because we are told accept. I don't know if that can happen easily. I don't know. But I release you, Clinton. You go well. Go peacefully. Go peacefully. If it is somebody who did this, if a human hand is involved in the death of Clinton, as I had said earlier, I want to repeat again, you have done us very, very, very bad. You have really, really, really wronged us. You have really wronged us. Because now Clinton has left as a very small child, 1-year-old girl. You have also wronged that child very bad. I remember when the father went and never came back. The child kept saying that, dear ameenda hapa, Dad has just gone on the road. Dad will be back. Another day she wakes up, Dad has gone to the farm. He will be back, because she knows when the dad is here, goes out and comes back. So the child knew that the father will come back. The father never came back. So when she was taken to the morgue to see the father, she saw the father and was very happy. She said, Baba Flea and Alala. She talks. So she thought the dad was just sleeping, anyway, just like me. Then they came back from the morgue. They stayed 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. The father is not there. So now after 9 days, the father's body is brought home. The child was very happy to see the father has come back home after all those days. But then I'm just trying to imagine what was she thinking, because she kept saying, Baba, good night. At the coffin there, she looks at the coffin, then she says, Baba, good night. She was very happy. She was very happy to see the father had been brought home. She kept saying, Baba, good night. Baba is sleeping. Daddy is sleeping. Good night, Daddy. Imagine. So I'm just wondering, the child is really wondering why the daddy never woke up. He slept and never woke up, and he has never seen the father sleeping during the day. That day he saw the father sleeping during the day, and he slept and slept and slept and slept and has never woken up. So you have wronged that child. The child will grow up without a father. The child who the father loved so much. That father loved the dad. The father loved the child so much. The child loved the father so much. They loved each other so much. We loved that boy so much. Hey, you have snatched something precious from us. We don't know what to say. It's very painful. But as I have said earlier, those people who pray genuinely, please pray, continue praying for us. We still feel like he just went somewhere, he will come back. Pray for us. Pray for the child too. She thinks the father slept. Nowadays, she just goes to the photos and says, I'm going to see Daddy. Then she goes, takes photos and hugs them. So I'm wondering in her head, does she think the dad turned into a picture? Sad. Very sad. So that lady, if you went through the fence and went to finish us, is it because of land? And if it is land, even if we die today, all of us are assuring you that you will not take this land. You can't have it, even if we die, all of us today. So if it is you, because since you did not come, you did not step foot in the funeral, I thought that you were so affected than us that you could not walk, but people are telling me all those days you used to bring people in that house. I don't know what you guys were doing there. So anyway, ikurudie mwenyewe, ikurudie, ikupate we mwenyewe. If you think death is sweet, you should enjoy it too very soon. Menisinya sana, useless person, useless human being. Clinton, go well, rest easy. And fight for us if there is fighting for people who are still alive. Good night. So when the child misses the father, she just comes here, takes these photos, hugs them. Then she says, Daddy, I love you, seriously. If you killed this boy, if you killed the father of this child, see how the child is suffering. We are wondering in her mind if she thinks that the father turned into a picture. So the child jumps from the mother's laps. Then she comes, takes the photos, hugs them, then says, Baba, I love you. Seriously, I feel very bad. If you kill this boy, you will never know peace. You will never know peace. Ni kwa nini umeyaruhusu, Mungu Mwenyezi, yatusononeshe moyoni? Kwa nini unaruhusu
tazama tunavyolia, twajiuliza sana Bwana, ni kwa nini uliyaruhusu?
Nikumbuka pa usiku huo, usiku wa huzuni nyingi, ulipokubali Bwana kwamba wenzetu wapumzike. Najiuliza moyoni, kwa nini Bwana Mwenyezi umeruhusu tusononeshwe kiasi hiki? Kwa nini
umeyaruhusu?